You are listening to The Oracle, Keeper of Gaea's Gate, Book 3 in the Cedric series, written by Valerie Willis, narrated by Ken Erotica, published by Horsemen Publishing Incorporated. Copyright Valerie Willis and 2020. All rights reserved. Chapter 1. Struggle. Sighing, it was a mixture of frustration and relief pouring out from Angeline. The intense aroma of cigarette smoke and spices did nothing to keep her thoughts from blurring her vision. Once again, she found herself falling into the melting pot of images, feelings, and frightening memories. She was still struggling to accept she had escaped, that this place she found herself sitting in was indeed real. A shudder shook her shoulders. She had left the world and came back to something completely different. All of it in her eyes seemed surreal compared to the life she lived so long ago. When Cedric first stepped foot on Avalon, his aura engulfed me, his soul embracing my own before our bodies dare meet. It wasn't any of my own emotions. I had lost them long ago by that point. It was Cedric's feelings coming to life inside my own heart, resuscitating my soul after an agonizing silence. He woke me from my underlying nightmare where I was lost, wandering in the darkness. Her skin prickling at her thoughts as the air conditioning hummed to life overhead. The cool air made the sweat on the back of her neck icy, chills trickling across her spine. Taking in a slow inhale, holding it for a few seconds, she dared her thoughts to continue. I lost myself to the flow of time, allowing the centuries to fade in and out. For a long time, I even forgot my own name. Those images, those fleeting moments where I sat there whispering to myself in the damp darkness, over and over again, I told myself my name is Lady Angeline de Romulus, my chant of desperation. Tears had stopped falling by that point. I became a bewitched husk of my former self, praying to the shadows I would remember I was once a person, and even worthy of such a high title. An old habit, Angeline found herself in a daze lipping her own name from where she sat leaning on the bar top. No one around her noticed how she was stumbling through her emotions. She couldn't tell which sensation was fear, sorrow, or even elation. A swirl of hooks grasping her and pulling her deeper into her mind, searching for answers, trying to come closer to discovering who she was, who she'd become through all the pain and torture. I had stopped counting the passing days, but then my fears gripped me. Cedric made it to Avalon, but would he be able to survive Merlin? My salvation, my only glimmer of hope would be shattered with Cedric's death. All this torturous hope would end, and I would have no more whims of pleasure, no more chances of knowing I wasn't forgotten.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?